Moratorium is back. Do you still need to apply for the loan moratorium? I'm not sure about it, but it sounds good if don't need to pay the loan for now, can hold some cash in hand. This pandemic, there is so much uncertainty. How? Well, there's no right or wrong in these matters, I guess. I still remember the first 6-month moratorium ended on September 30th, 2020. And those who took out the moratorium have to start paying back the loan. And for some who were not ready to start repaying the loan, can seek for repayment assistance offered by bank during that time. Now, we have the second loan moratorium which started on the 7th of July 2021. Well, you know lah, part of the Pemulih package provided by the government to help fellow Malaysians to cope with the lockdown. Lockdown. Bila nak habis ni? When it will going to be end? For this 6 months moratorium on bank loans for individual borrowers, they need to apply and sign to agree on the changes in terms of their loan regardless you are B40, M40 or T20, and no supporting document needed. Wow, not bad. Boleh. Apply. Okay, apply. Wait, is it necessary? Well, I think this loan moratorium is important during this challenging period because cash flow or cash on hand is something that is really important for certain group of people at this moment. It is important for individuals who have lots of financial commitments on hands and at the same time facing unemployment, having a pay cut from the company due to pandemic, and individual who can operating their business or work during the MCO period who suffered income loss. So, you decide if you are financially affected by this COVID-19 and suffered the loss of income due to this never-ending MCO or FMCO or whatever, Fasa 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Take it. It's always good to have little cash in hand to ease the financial burden now. Seriously, I support you to apply for it. But if you still afford to pay the loan, your business and job operates as normal, perhaps you should not take up the moratorium and pay the loan as usual. Interest still charged as usual, either there is moratorium or no moratorium. The only things that is different is you extend or delay the loan payment. Then, the interest should not be charged. Moratorium should be interest-free. Bank already earn a lot and making billions. Well, perhaps you are right. But if you understand the operation and cost of funding of the banks, maybe you would not think the same way. Because banks getting their capital from investor and shareholder and deposit from people like you and me, and also financing or borrowing in between banks for short-term funds, promissory notes or bonds for medium and long-term funds. And banks still have to pay their borrowers and depositors at an agreed price and tenure when it is due. And like other businesses, cash flow management is important for the bank as well. And the borrowings of bank in asset is not as liquid as you imagine. Bank need to manage the repayment of borrowing and payment to client interest both at the same time to prevent bank run. So, free interest? No, it's a no actually. The main purpose of moratorium is to help those with zero income to take a breath at this current situation and free up their cash flow to have more cash in hand. For those who are really in despair due to retrenchment, this is their solutions to all the problems at the moment. There is no right and wrong whether to take up moratorium or not. In my point of view, if you are suffering financially due to pandemic, take it, go for it, it will help you. If you are not affected by the pandemic, stable income or become richer due to the pandemic, don't take lah, pay as usual, interest still the same. If talking about interest free, well, it's a no for the bank actually, if we can look into the bigger picture of the banking business. That's all from me today. I'm Moses from the Insurance Guy. Thanks and stay safe, stay strong.